up, YouTube? Timu's here. Well, on Amazon Thursday, I of course saw Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Alright, I was a little interested in this because it does have Mike B. Jordan. Like, I was actually side with this. I was at least interested in this because I do like Tom Clancy film adaptations. I like Mike B. Jordan. But no, I was not too thrilled because, it is with the same guy who gave us Sicario de Desperado, which, that movie's dumb. So I decided to give the movie a go anyway because the trailers looked okay. I thought they looked decent and looked fine enough and all that. So I popped on Without Remorse, or I should say Tom Clancy Without Remorse. Okay, what should I say? This movie is actually pretty bad. Probably not as bad as Sicario Days Style. I would admit, if I have to choose which one is a tad bit better between the Sicario sequel and this, I would pick Without Remorse over Sicario Days Style, but that's not really saying much. But this movie is so blatantly bad. I mean, it's an awful movie. Mike B. Jordan, I would say one thing. Mike B. Jordan was actually solid. He was really decent, but the movie script was horrible. The direction was great. The action was actually pretty decent. I did quite like the action. Probably the action is the best part of the whole movie. And to say the dialogue wasn't so great. It had a good cast too. Like besides Mike B. Jordan, you also had Jodie Turner-Smith, who I thought was so good in Queen of Slim. With Dan Clue. If you guys have not seen Queen of Slim, that movie is so good. She is pretty good in that. You also had some other interesting players like Guy Pearce popped up. You had Ken Gajante, Jack Casey. You had some interesting actors in this. Sad to say, they didn't really do much to drive the story away. It was a pretty boring, bland film. I almost fell asleep with this thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if it was released, there's a little bit more fun to watch on the big screen. But yeah, I probably would. Make a difference. It probably was still bit bad. Now I can kind of see why Paramount sold this movie to Amazon. Yeah, this movie could easily have flopped in box office. Pandemic or no pandemic, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it probably could have done well, but so yeah, this movie is definitely not so good at all. Probably the worst. Probably one of the worst Amazon movies in my opinion. It's definitely a pretty boring film. Mike B. Jordan, I mean, he tried his best, but even he couldn't save this film. So yeah, I mean, I'll say just skip this movie and go watch Hunt for Red October or the Jack Ryan film, or even the John Krasinski Jack Ryan film, series, which I think they're probably going to tie this into that. That's my assumption. But anyway, let me leave with you guys. Have you had a chance to check out Tom Clancy's Without Remorse? If so, what's the of it? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Simon signing off.